of sacrifice. And we need to follow his example. We need to make a vow tonight, ahd, covenant with Imam Ali alayhi salam. We need to make a ahd that I want to be on his path. I want to serve him, serve his cause, as he served for 63 years, from day one to the last day when he was murdered in Masjid al-Kufa, in the Grand Mosque of Kufa. To the last minute, he was serving the community. He was working day and night. He left nothing for himself, no rest, no health. His health was depleting. His friends came to him, his companions, Ya Amirul Mumineen, have a mercy on yourself. Look at your health. You don't sleep, you don't eat. How do you want to survive? Your food is not healthy, your food is not enough. Your dress is not enough. You all heard the story of Imam Ali. I saw this in India 2 weeks ago. A story that we read on the pulpit, I saw it with my eyes in India. Imam Ali came to the mosque to the Friday prayers. He was waving his dress. He was waving his thawb, the dress. So the person turned to his father. He says, why Imam Ali is giving a speech and doing this? The father said to his son, because Imam Ali does not have other than this dress. He washed it this morning on a Friday. Still his dress is wet. He's wearing it while it is wet. So he's drying his dress. He could not purchase another set. He had the money. Baytul Mal is next to him, next to his office. And Baytul Mal at that time was coins of gold and silver coins. He could not send his servant and say, get me another set because I have a speech. He could have done that. People will give him as a gift. He doesn't have to purchase. But he does not accept. He says, because I have to live equal with the lowest person in my community. أَأَقْنَعُ مِن نَفْسِي أَنْ يُقَالَ لِي أَمِيرُ الْمُؤْمِنِينَ وَلَا أُشَارِكُ النَّاسَ فِي مَكَارِهِ الدَّهْرِ. Does it suffice me to be called Amirul Mumineen, the commander, the leader, the caliph, and I do not share the pain and the suffering with my community? This is not fair. Amirul Mumineen means I have to share the pain, the suffering, the challenges with my community. And he didn't eat meat. And believe me, Imam Ali was malnourished. Imam Ali, during the end of his life, his food was not healthy because he didn't eat meat. And when he was asked why, he said, because sometimes the poorest in my community cannot afford meat. I'm not going to enjoy meat. Not going to. A unique man. We must follow these examples. These examples for us to follow. So we can stand before him, inshallah, when we're going to meet him, my friends. We're going to meet Imam Ali alayhi salam, according to the hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, on the pond of Kawthar. The Prophet is there, we are thirsty. Everybody is thirsty on that day. Every person is thirsty. And there is only one source of water on that day. Only one source. And that source is mentioned in the Quran. Inna a'tainaka al-Kawthar. Kawthar has two meanings. One of the attributes of Lady Fatima alayhi salam, an abundance of goodness. The other one, Nahrun fil Jannah. It's a river in paradise. When we stand there in the mahshar on the day of judgment, we are thirsty. You cannot carry these bottles with you. Like LAX. You can't take the bottle. You have to dump it. The only source of water on that day is the pond of Kawthar. And who's standing at that pond? Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And who is giving the water to people? Imam Ali. At the order of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The Prophet says, Ya Ali, you give to this and this and that. And some people are going to be denied. This is in Sahih al-Bukhari. This is not me. This is not me. Read Sahih al-Bukhari. The Prophet says, some people are going to come and say, Ya Rasulullah, we are thirsty. He says, no, I don't know you. They say, why? Were we not with you? We were with you. We are sahabatuk. Sahabatuka ya Rasulullah. He said, the hadith is going to say, Ya Rasulullah, innaka la tadri ma ahdathu ba'dak, innahum irtaddu ala adbarihim al-qahqara. The hadith from the Lord is going to say, Ya Rasulullah, yes, during your lifetime they were with you, but soon after your death they defected. They defected from your path. So I am going to say, the Prophet says in Sahih al-Bukhari, I am going to say, بُعْدًا لِمَنْ بَدَّلَ مِنْ بَعْدِ. Too far, you are not my companion. You don't deserve this drink today. This is what the Prophet is going to say. But you, inshallah, you have not seen the Prophet in your life. But you follow him. One day the Prophet said, Assalamu ala ikhwani. They said, Ya Rasulullah, you are greeting us? He said, no, I'm greeting my brothers. They said, Ya Rasulullah, alasna ikhwanuk? Aren't we your brothers? He said, no, you are ashabi. There is a difference between ashab and ikhwan. You are companions. A companion could be good and could be bad. Someone who's in an airplane, someone is sitting next to you in an airplane, traveling with you, could be a companion. You don't know his name, but he can be a companion. In Surah Al-Kahf here, God says there were two neighbors. قال له صاحبه وهو يحاوره أكفرت بالذي خلقك من تراب. They are companions. One of them is believer, the other is non-believer. And they are companions. It doesn't hurt. You can be a companion of someone who does not believe in God, but he's your companion. So the Prophet said, you are my companions. Of course, many of them are good. But I'm greeting today ikhwani. They said to him, who are your ikhwan, your brothers? He said, those who are going to come after me, they have not seen me, but they believe in me. So you are the ikhwan of the Prophet. And the Prophet is greeting you. And inshallah, on that day of thirst and exhaustion, you're going to see the Prophet, you're going to see Imam Ali alayhi salam. And once you receive that cup of water from him, that is the biggest sign, the biggest indication of salvation. That is the stamp, the visa that you get, inshallah, to pass to paradise, inshallah ta'ala. Allahumma aghfir lil mu'mineen wal mu'minat wal muslimeen wal muslimat al-ahya'i minhum wal amwat tabi' Allahumma baynana wa baynahum bil khayrat innaka mujibud da'awat. Inshallah, we have some good news for you regarding the full-time Shia Islamic school in Orange County. We're going to share this news with you, inshallah, in the near future. And also on February 12, on Sunday, the Shia Muslim Council of Southern California, they are celebrating the life and legacy of Imam Amirul Mumineen in Anaheim. If you want more information, you can find them on the board, the bulletin board outside, inshallah. اللهم اغفر للمؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات اللهم كن لوليك الحجة ابن الحسن صلواتك عليه وعلى آبائه في هذه الساعة وفي كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وقائدا وناصرا ودليلا وعينا حتى تسكنه أرضك طوعا وتمتعه فيها طويلا واجعلنا اللهم من أنصاره وأعوانه وإلى أرواح المؤمنين والمؤمنات والشهداء ثواب الفاتحة مع الصلاة على محمد وآل محمد